What is going on, people? It's the All Vols Talk Show, and we're back, and we're gonna be talking on some portal talk. This has just been horrible. It's been bad. We haven't been able to do nothing. All the whole portal cycle, we haven't been able to do nothing, and I don't understand why it's not like we don't have the money to do it because we do. There's rumors that the all the all the money that's coming in is not being spread out evenly. You're supposed to get $25 million for football, basketball, softball, and then baseball at the same time. But as Kentucky's doing, they're spending it all on basketball and they're getting high recruits, while Tennessee is just they're not spreading it out even. I don't think because you couldn't keep Lance Hurd. I know his agent asked for a ridiculous amount of money, but you got to pay that for an offensive lineman. You have to pay that money because if you don't, I mean, you're going to go rebuild. And yeah, we're targeting the guy from LSU, but he's a redshirt freshman that hasn't got that much playing time. I think he's played 6 snaps, so that's really something we got to look into. And then the Chaz Coleman thing, we were the front runners. Now Ohio State wants him, but they're talking about getting their money right. They wanted him to take a discount of what he was actually making. That he wants to be a Buckeye, but the money's not right. And we got a lot of guys leaving the D line, and these guys they took those snaps. So all around, it's been a shit show. And while everybody else is attacking the portal, guess where Josh Heupel is? He's at a fucking high school recruiting 16 and 17-year-olds. Like, I know you want to recruit and get high school kids, but it's portal time. It's time to lock down, get what you want, get what you need. I don't know. Maybe he has the Jim Knowles reaching out. He has Rodney Gardner reaching out. Maybe he has all these people reaching out, but dude, you got to go do something, bro. Uh, Deuce Knight has officially entered the portal, so that's official. That has happened. I don't know if you go kick the tires on him, because I mean he really didn't see the field that much, but when he did, he looked good. Um, 5-star freshman quarterback Hussein Longstreet had communication with DSC, and he's considered entering the transfer portal. But these are all true freshmen. Like, you don't want to go after that. The only good thing that happened for my Vols is the Kansas State DB Moss. I think it's Quay Moss committed to Tennessee. That's the only good news we've had. I mean, we've had people on campus like running backs. The LSU guy, I think Coleman was on campus. I don't know, but you got to go do something. And listen to this. DJ Lagway visited FSU today, and he's on cloud nine, which is crazy. You're going to go to FSU after leaving Florida, but hey, I mean, if they're going to throw that bag, you go get that money. Am I right? Um, let's see. Another target we could push is Alabama's Quay Rusaw. I think that's how you say it. Has entered the transfer portal. He's a former 5-star. He totaled 49 tackles and 2 sacks over the last 2 seasons. That would be a great ad. SEC experience, a great linebacker, good size. Um, let's see here. And what's crazy is Indiana's out here prepping for a playoff game and reloading while Heupel was off somewhere in West Tennessee talking to 3 stars, like I said, which is crazy. Indiana's on a run right now. King Mack is expected in the middle of the week. Amari Campbell, once he goes, he should be headed this way for a visit right out the gate. Let's see here. Um, then we got this guy right here, running back Zylan Perry will visit Tennessee. So he visited today. He's the number 62 running back in the portal. You should have just kept Peyton Lewis at this point. Like, I don't see what the big deal was with Pelu. I felt like he just needed more time toting that rock. So I don't know. And yeah, like I said, according to Will Fong and other Ohio State, will be able to close the door on Chaz Coleman Tuesday if they get their money right, implying he wants to be a Buckeye but isn't willing to take the discount that Ohio State wants him to. So we might not even get him. Another name we could watch out for is Minnesota All Big Ten safety Coy Parrish is now officially in the transfer portal. I'm probably butchering half these kids' names, and I'm sorry about that. Um, Let's see. Who else? Who else? Yeah, he was in Martin today and stopped into Westview High School. That's what Josh Heupel's doing while everybody's out here loading players out of the portal. He's talking to that shit. Just we can no longer go after running back Trey Wisner because he committed to Florida State. I mean, we could probably go after the twin brothers, Daryl and Mandrell, but I mean they're true freshmen. So everybody that has entered the portal that you wanted, we missed on. Just being honest. I mean, other than Ty Simpson, that's just if he don't get a first round grade, and I hope he doesn't because we could really use him. Like at this point, give me Ty Simpson. Just go ahead and give him to me because I don't feel like we're getting nowhere else. I mean, unless you want Gio Lopez from North Carolina, or I don't think Chris Johnson Jr. has committed anywhere, but the SMU running back he planned to enter the portal. He rushed for 479 yards and 25. It's just man, we missed on so much, and it's to the point where you get frustrated with Josh Heupel because I mean you got one job, man, and that's to bring talent to Tennessee. And he's done it recruiting young talent, but he's not done it in the portal like he's supposed to. So I mean, it's just right now it's just been a shit show since the portal is open. We lost 20 players and we recouped one. Our whole back end got disassembled. Our whole secondary is gone, pretty much. I mean, you got the true freshman that balled out, Ty Redmond, and then you got Trey Petit and some other young guys back there. I mean, what are you gonna do? And it's like Danny White. He's like, I'll have no control over what. Yeah, you do, dude. Yeah, you do. So stop all that shit because you have control of what's coming in and what's going out. Everybody's saying going after the Arkansas kicker. No, I don't think so. But yeah, so there's growing optimism that Alabama quarterback Ty Simpson will enter the transfer portal, and LSU is a likely suitor for his talent. So it's like we're missing on everybody. We can't get our head out of our ass to go get anyone. We're too worried about fucking recruiting high school kids that can't put on weight. I mean, we're expected to land LSU transfer Ori Williams, which is a true freshman, a former 5-star, I think, true freshman. That's what Lance Hurd was, and he didn't produce. So I don't know. It's just everything's not going our way, and I don't think it will. I think this transfer portal cycle is going to be what you're seeing right now, a whole bunch of nothing. But I just wanted to cover that, share out some aggression because if you're like me, you're pissed right now. Tennessee has money. We have the money. Go spend the money. We ain't got oil money, but we got money. Hell, someone needs to call up Dolly Parton, dude. Donor, Dolly, what's up? We need some bread. It's been a shit show. If you watched this back, thank you for watching. It's just been a shit show because we can't get nobody. Chaz Coleman, likely to Ohio State. Ori Williams, we'll get him, but like I said, he's a true freshman. Like I think he totaled six tackles with LSU, so he's not going to contribute. I mean, you can go through spring ball or whatever, go through all that, and maybe he can contribute. But we need secondary pieces. Like we got the safety. Go get some cornerbacks. Like you let the Colorado guy slip out of your hands, and you're bringing in these like the guy from Troy. He's supposed to visit. Like okay, cool. Like that's amazing. I guess I don't know, but I feel like you're picking the bottom of the barrel. Like we're Tennessee. We're a SEC program, top tier, known for winning natties or used to. I guess because we ain't won shit recently. You got to spend that money and go get something. You missed on all the quarterbacks you could get that were decent. I mean, yeah, everybody's like, look at Trinidad Campbell's fair state. He turned out that's one in a fucking million. Like, not every quarterback's going to produce like he did, and he had plenty of help. He had plenty of help beside him, around him, behind him, in front of him. The defense, like everything about Ole Miss is good, except for Lane Kiffin dipped on them, and he did it during the day and not during the night. That's it. And Josh Heupel's out here recruiting fucking high school kids while everybody else is attacking the portal. That just blows my mind. Like you're out visiting high schools. You're at Westlake, I think it was, or Westview, visiting a high school recruit when you could be bringing people. Like there was players on visits today, and you're not even there. Like you're not. Exactly. The only guy we got is an undersized safety. Exactly. What he's undersized. Like I understand you got to get what you can get, but this is not Tennessee. No, this is not Tennessee football. You're not picking the bottom of the barrel, getting shitty players that are true freshmen. Like we're targeting true freshmen that have played maybe cleanup games. And I could be wrong. The guy that we got from Kansas State, he could be great. He could be wonderful. He could be the next Colton Hood, for all I know. But we don't know. I just feel like someone's got to pick up some slack. Danny's blaming it on whoever, and then you got the Vol Club blaming it on this. You got all these people blaming on it. Produce the checks, and they shall come. The culture's fine, so there shouldn't be any issues with the culture. We thought the checkbook was fine. I mean, we paid we were going to give Nico $8 million. What's the difference of going out and giving Brandon Sorsby the same contract? Or you know what I'm saying? It just don't make fucking sense to me. It don't. What they're doing, it don't make sense to me at all. It don't. And hand in hand, it's just horrible. I mean, we got like I was going over the Troy cornerback, Jaquez White. He seems decent. And then we got the Penn State defensive tackle Xavier Gillum, North Carolina linebacker Kamari House, Louisiana running back Zylan Perry, Penn State edge Chas Coleman. Chas Coleman's going to Ohio State. Sorry, he is. He's just gone to. I mean, not unless he wants to come play in the SEC, but he's a Big Ten guy. I mean, he played at Penn State. I mean, he's familiar with all that. And we missed on the defensive back Elliott Washington. He went to Clemson. Clemson is taking play like Clemson. Dabo Sweeney, the guy that don't go in the portal, is taking players that we could be targeting. It's not making no sense to me. I don't. And yeah, we need the Kansas safety who entered the portal. He has good side, and he actually did some good production for the Jayhawks. Exactly. And what are we doing? I don't see him on the forum boards coming to visit. I don't see us reaching out, kicking the tires. I don't see none of that. Something's got to change, man. Because if it don't, we're going to go right back to what we was doing, brick by brick. Oh, Butch Jones. Oh, Derek Dooley. Jeremy Pruitt. Kicking fucking whiteboards on the sideline. And they're like, hold on, calm down, Walt, calm down. He only went 8-5. We lost to fucking Illinois. Their quarterback was running all over us. Defense looked lost. We looked stupid. We looked like a Texas high school football team. But I don't know, y'all. Oh, you going too hard on them. It's year fucking 5. Get it together. Going into year 6, get it together. That's all I got to say. That's it. And it just blows my mind, man, that he was actually recruiting. He was. That just blows my mind. And Georgia's gonna get anybody they want. We missed on the Colorado star transfer wide receiver Amarion Miller. He committed to Arizona State. Arizona State and Indiana are eating. They're eating. Like all these Big Ten teams and Ole Miss, they're just picking who they want. They're just picking them. Oh, I want him. Okay, I'll commit. Oh, I want you. Okay, I'll commit. We should be able to do that. And Wolverine, he's right. Danny White and Josh Heupel need to wake up. Like, we literally started the NIL. Like, we were the first team to really lay down a package for a quarterback with such a high price. Like, we should be way ahead of everybody else. It's like every portal cycle since NIL has been inducted into college football. It's like we just drop the fuck off. We lose people, but we don't regain. Like, okay, Colton Hood, he was great. Chris Brazzell, he was wonderful. Like, we had some good additions, but it's very select few. And it's like on the offense, if you do bring in a wide receiver, you bring in someone, it's like year 2, you got to wait a year for them to jump. I don't know what it is, but if you look at us, every wide receiver or running back or whatever we had, it takes them 2 years to get comfortable with the offense to be able to run, to know to know what they need to do, their scheme. And it's to the point where people are like, y'all run a gimmick offense. And in my head, I'm like, fuck, maybe they're right, man. Maybe they're right. And Danny's done great. He's done great with the basketball. He's done great with Kim Caldwell hire. He's done great with the baseball team. He's done great with everything else. It's just like football. I feel like he's lacking attention. Like, I feel like ever since Tennessee won the national championship in baseball, it's like we've been put on the back burner a little bit. And I hate to be that way, but I really feel like that's true. And and it's sad. Baylor starting to transfer interior offensive lineman Colston Price has committed to Kentucky. Kentucky, we're losing to Kentucky's out here. They had Sam Levitt on a visit, but not us. It blows my mind. It blows my mind. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And then Georgia's making a last minute run here on Ori Williams with him trending to Tennessee, so Georgia could snatch Ori from us. Exactly. The day that Vandy beats us they beat us in basketball, they've kicked our ass in baseball, and then they just fucking demolished us in football. That's unacceptable. If you look back at every coach that has coached football for the Tennessee Vols, if they lose to Vandy, they get fucking fired. They get fired. You're not supposed to lose to Vandy, especially not by 3 tutties. Like, that's unacceptable. And somehow he managed to do it. Somehow he managed to do it. And I don't think Josh Heupel understands how the portal quite works, but and they're like, oh, it's still early. It's still early. No, you got to get kids on campus. The day the portal opens up, hey, agent, mama, daddy, whoever you got to talk to. Like Coach O said, put your hand down your pants, make sure you got 2. And pick up the phone and call somebody. In Tennessee, we're the flagship school, like Wolval saying. We're the flagship school. You don't come to Tennessee and go, oh, we're going to the Vandy game. No, we're going to the Vol game in Knoxville, not Nashville. Nashville's where you go if you want to get drunk and be a hooligan. People want to come watch Tennessee Vol football in Neyland Stadium with 102,000 fans screaming. They don't want to go to Vandy where they got to have a crane hold up the fucking scoreboard. Where everybody there's damn doctors. Boring. No, they want to come. They want to come to Neyland Stadium. They want to wear the orange. That's why at this point I'm just like, fuck it, rock with GMAC, man. Oh, he's too small. He's 195 pounds. Okay, so were all these other quarterbacks that were tearing us up. He's had a year in the system, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if he came in early for like bowl prep and stuff. Might have a year and so. And supposedly it was a close battle with him and Joey. So if it was such a hard decision, G Mac's good for it. And I don't know, Joey could get this whole little thing figured out and he could come back, which I mean, at this point, it's like, okay, I'm fine with that too, because you've had a year in the system. Altogether, what I'm trying to tell you is we suck at hitting the portal every year. It's always something. And it needs to change. Someone needs to get on the phone with Donde Plowman if they need to, or Danny White. They need to talk to somebody. Exactly. One of the richest it's to the point, bro, where I want to be like, hey, Danny, just go ahead and call Dolly. She got all the money we need. Just call Dolly. I feel like if we had Dolly Parton as she probably might be a booster, but if she was like really dedicated, dude, we could have so much bread. We could have any player we wanted, I feel like, unless they just hated wearing orange. We got so many resources in Tennessee. You have Dollywood, Splash Country. You got all these places that produce all this money that could sponsor Pilot. Uh all these places. But it's like we're broke. Or we just don't know what the hell we're doing. It's frustrating. I feel bad because it's like we lost Nico and the fucking doors fell off. Everything fell off. As soon as we lost Nico, everything fell off. Tim Banks, I guess, I don't know. Fuck him. He's a safeties coach at Auburn. He's with Golish. And they're probably gonna give us a good ass whipping when we meet them. They're probably gonna give us a good ass whipping. Max Gilbert, when we meet Arkansas, I bet he kicks the game winner on us. It's just to the point where my head's so messed up. I don't know what to do. I don't know if we're good. I don't know if we're bad. I don't know if we're. It's a headache. I just wanted to share my frustrations, and I want to thank Wolverine for staying in here, listening to me rant. You're that guy. Thank you for commenting, sharing your thoughts. But I just needed a rant, man, because and what's crazy is I just got off work like an hour ago, and I'm going through the Facebook pages. I'm going through stuff, and I'm seeing all this bullshit. And when I saw that he was visiting a kid in Westview or Westlake, wherever the hell he was, that just ran up my spine. You should be targeting. You should be targeting these transfer players. But with all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and close this out. Thank you for the viewers I had. If you're rewatching this, don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps a lot. Small channel, we're growing. If you'd also like to join the show, we can send out links. I'll just send me a little private message or whatever, and we'll try to figure that out. And go Big Orange. See y'all later.